Welcome back. It's Henry again. It's great to be with you, and I hope you're continuing to enjoy and value your time as you read and meditate on the Psalms. Today is the 21st reason to read the Psalms every day of your life, and I'm going to divide this into halves because there's so much here and we can look at it further tomorrow. The 21st reason to read the Psalms is that they prepare you to worship on Sunday morning. Psalms 120 to 134 are known as Psalms of Ascent. It's here we get verses like, I lift up my eyes to the hills, from where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. Psalm 121. Also, those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be moved but abides forever. Psalm 125. Unless the Lord builds the house, those who build it labor in vain. Unless the Lord guards the city, the guard keeps watch in vain. Psalm 127. How very good and pleasant it is when kindred live together in unity. It is like the precious oil on the head running down upon the beard of Aaron. 133. Psalms of Ascent, also known as Songs of Ascent, is a collection of 15 psalms, and it's the general view that the Hebrew word for ascent, molot, goings up, is a reference to pilgrims going up to Jerusalem for the 3 required festivals of Passover, Pentecost, and Tabernacles, where the Jews would join together for festivities and draw near to the Jewish temple. On their journey, they were said to have sung these psalms for preparation. Jerusalem was surrounded by mountains, so trips to the holy city involve a lot of uphill walk. It was also believed the priests would recite these as they approached the temple, walking up its steps. You see signs of this in Psalm 122. That is where the tribes go up, the tribes of the Lord, to praise the name of the Lord, according to the statute given to Israel. The Songs of Ascent are also known to be attributed to the rise of the melody and rhythm in these throughout all 15. Whatever might be the origin of these psalms, they held a great value in believers' lives then and still do today. I'll say more about the meaning of the Jewish temple tomorrow, but for today, let's think about how such psalms can prepare us for moments of worship on a Sunday morning. I wonder if we need tools like this to still us for the worshiping moment. Sometimes we enter into a service frazzled or hurried because life so oftentimes could be that way. We tend to live full lives and bear so much on our hearts. But the Jews held a belief that worship in its entirety was quite sacramental, and they spent significant time preparing for it. These psalms aided them and readied their hearts. I'll talk more about this on our next day's reflection, but in the meantime, peruse the Psalms of Ascent and do some homework on your own. Mark them, read as many as you can, 120 to 134. Look for patterns. Enter into their head and their heart space. Think about your own routine before worshiping God on Sundays, and worship God even in your own private devotion, applying these Psalms. See you tomorrow.